Bears, it's Mrs. Bears. I'm coming to you live from my kitchen at home. This is my kitchen. Ooh, look pretty. My husband's holding the camera, so you might hear him from time to time. We decided to make some ice cream from home. We got bored, and you know, having so much extra time at home, we decided to try something new. Hope you're trying a new skill at home. If you are, leave me a comment down below. Tell me what new skills you're learning. See, I'm turning more into a YouTuber every day. I'm getting there, guys. So I'm gonna make ice cream today. He's gonna watch me do it with the camera. It should be interesting. You guys know me, it probably will turn out very weird, but we'll see. We'll find out. It's something new. We are making it from home, so we're making it in an old-fashioned machine. We got one of these for Christmas a couple years ago. We haven't had time to use it yet. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it turns out. So this is the machine. It's like a big bucket, basically, with a little spinny thing in it that churns it. There's a word for you. It hooks into the motor, and that's what churns it. So it's kind of a process. So we'll try it, and we'll see if it turns out good. If it doesn't, then it'll just be a really delicious milkshake. So here's my recipe. I got this recipe from my husband's mom. It's a recipe they used to make when he was a kid at home. So we're gonna try it here at home. The first thing I have to do, can you see that? I don't know if you can see that, I don't know. Is I have to mix these ingredients together. So I have a big mixing bowl. And guys, I feel like I'm on the Food Network. This is awesome. I have 4 eggs that I already cracked in this fancy dish right here, so you didn't have to watch me crack eggs. Although it is kind of funny to watch me do that, so maybe I should have showed you that, but oh well. So I'm gonna pour those eggs in here. Then this is a half a pint of cream. So this is whipping cream, and it actually comes in little baby bottles like this called half pints, which you should know by now from your other math lessons, that a half a pint of cream is the same thing as a cup of cream, because 2 cups are in 1 pint, okay? So I'm gonna pour this in here. And then I have 1 cup of sugar that I already measured out. 1/8 of a teaspoon of salt. It's just a little tiny bit of salt in there. And then I have 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. So I'm gonna mix this with the mixer. This says mix well, and then I can pour it into the special container that goes inside the ice cream maker. So come on over here, Kyle. So this is what it looks like inside. So there's the cream and the sugar and the vanilla and the salt and the eggs. It looks really gross, but it'll be better here in a second. It's not plugged in. Sorry about that, guys. It says pour it into canister. Now, here's the weird thing about the canister. It came out of the freezer. Actually, I have to go get it, so give me 1 second. All right, guys, so now I'm at the bucket. Inside the bucket is this special metal canister. Come here, Carl. So it says metal container inside. I pulled it out of the freezer, so it's already like pre-frozen from being in there for a while. And then we put a bunch of ice around it, and then we layered it with this stuff called rock salt or ice cream salt. It's special salt. It kind of reminds me of like what they put down when the roads are icy, the salt they put down there, because salt helps to melt ice. So I put in, well, Kyle put in the ice, and then I put in a bunch of rock salt, and then some more ice, and then some more rock salt, and we layered it all the way until we got to the top. There's a little hole on this side. You can't see it, but it's a drainage hole, so you can see my finger in there. That's as far up as it told us to go. So we're following the directions that come with the machine. Like I said, we've never used it before, so we'll find out how this goes. But this says to go ahead, the recipe says to go ahead and pour it in the container. So I'm gonna take the lid off of this part. I'm gonna take my mixing bowl and carefully pour it inside. Oh, I didn't show that to the camera. I'm a terrible Food Network star, aren't I, guys? Oh well, it's okay. Sorry about the bowl. This is not something you want to eat right now. It's got raw eggs in it. The freezing process will help get rid of the germs in the eggs, I think. So don't eat it right now. It will not taste good either. So, you know, many reasons why you shouldn't. Okay, so there's that. Put that in the sink. And then it says to pour into container, pour into canister, add 2 cans of condensed milk. So that's this stuff right here, sweetened condensed milk. It smells terrible. Don't sniff it, don't lick it, it's gross, okay? It'll be better once it's all mixed together. So I'm gonna pour that in. It's kind of gooey. So that's cool. Now, how all these gross things combine together to make ice cream is totally beyond me. I'm not really sure how this works. It's like magic, apparently. I told you guys I had magic powers. You watch, we'll get to the end of this video and it'll taste terrible and you'll be like, I told you so, Mrs. Spears. Oh. Okay. So then, I'm gonna stir it. Can I see inside? Look. It's getting goopier. It's starting to look more like ice cream. Again, don't eat it yet. Okay, so that's all mixed together. I accidentally got milk all over my spatula, so, you know, we're doing great. And now it says to pour in 1.5 quarts of milk. So I have 6 cups of milk here. I'm gonna pour that in carefully so I don't get milk. Oh, I got milk on the ice. That's okay. That's okay. It'll just be some milky ice. It'll be fine. It's fine. Remember, trying new things, guys. Trying things. Oh, look, slower is better. Gee, I wonder who would have thought of that. Okay. Guys, I'm doing great. I really am. Yep. Nice milky ice around the edge. Yummy. You don't actually eat the ice part in this. That's the weird part about this. Because that rock salt is not good to eat. You cannot eat that. I mean, if it gets into you, it's not the end of the world, but it's not a good idea for sure. Okay. So, I'm going to try to mix it again. Oh, check that out. Okay, I think we're good. All right. Ooh, baby, here we go. Okay. And then it says churn and mixer per instruction. So this is where we had to switch over to the instructions that go with the mixing machine. So let's see if I can put this together and not make a total mess. I forget what this is called. I'm gonna call it the stir winger dinger thing. I don't know. It goes into the motor, just like that. Okay. And then it's got a little pointy thing on the end of it. Inside the container, there's a little like divot, so I have to find it.
You want to put that in first, and then put the motor in on top.
Oh, that would probably make more sense. And then I gotta put the motor on. Okay, this ought to be good. Okay, we're gonna try this again. So I took the motor back off. Realized I forgot to put the lid back on. I'm gonna do that. I took the little cap thing off because that doesn't need to come off. I know that much. So, slides on like that. Okay. Maybe that will help hold it on and it will fit better than it did before. Help! Okay, we're good now. It's all on there. It's all good. Mr. Spears fixed it. All is right with the world. Okay. So, I'm guessing if I plug it in, it just turns on, right? Oh, okay. He's giving me one of these, I don't know, so we'll find out here in a second. I don't see any switches or anything like that, so I'm going to guess so. So what the directions tell us we have to do, before I turn this on, because it's going to be really loud, it tells us that we have to let it churn for like 10 minutes, And then we have to put some more ice in the sides and stir. So I'm going to set this as my timer. I'm going to set it for 10 minutes and then I'll plug this in. 10 minutes. Plug. Alright guys, it is the moment of truth. So we actually did it for 3 10-minute cycles. So after 10 minutes we came up here, it still kept turning. And we added some more ice, added a little bit more rock salt, and we did another 10 minutes and same thing, another 10 minutes. So it actually just kept spinning the whole time. So I didn't want to film that part for you because it was kind of loud and obnoxious. So I'm going to take the motor off. We're going to taste it and see if it tastes good. So I take this part off. Come here. Oh, interesting.
You might want to take that out first before you take the lid off.
Take what out? Oh, take out the canister?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's probably smart. Hold the spoons. Da 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 da. Oh, that's heavy. It's slidey. Da 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 da.
I'll use this spatula or these spoons to get the ice cream off of that.
Probably should switch hands. Okay. Now, it did say in the directions that it would be more like a milkshake consistency, but like if we put it in the freezer like overnight, it'll become more like ice cream like we know from the store. So I'm going to clean off the dasher, which is the paddly thingy-majigger I'm holding. I get every little last bit of ice cream. Can't waste any ice cream, because that would just be bad. Okay. Alright. This is what it looks like. So I'm going to taste it. Ready? Ready? Oh, it's good. It's good. It tastes, it kind of has like the same texture as like a Frosty from Wendy's. But it's got like really, really good vanilla flavor. So I say this was a success. Thank goodness, because I would have been really sad if it didn't turn out good. But I'm going to put it in a container, I'm going to put it in the freezer, and then we're going to enjoy it for the next couple weeks. So I'll talk to you guys later. I'll show you another fun video later on. Bye!